What? This better be good. Get to the point. I'm very busy typing up this final report, and I've got 3 meetings scheduled for today in a 4-hour time frame. I don't have time to waste. Oh, so you are capable of doing your job. Good to know. Do me a favor and do the rest of it. Tell him I want him in my office. Now. Come in. So happy you could show up. Well, don't just stand there. Sit down. Is there a reason why you're 15 minutes late to work today? I'm sorry, I meant a good reason. Right. There isn't. Unless there's some kind of dire emergency I should be made aware of. No? Then you show up on time and do what you're being paid to do. If you want to keep this job, you need to help run this company consistently and punctually. I don't want to have to tell you this again. Do you understand? Good. Because you're a new hire and showing up late and disheveled is unacceptable for anyone, but especially someone who hasn't even been here for a year yet. Get it together. What part? Oh, disheveled. You didn't like that. Well, we have that in common. Neither do I. So I suggest you fix that too. What do you mean you can't? No, elaborate. What's so hard about showing up looking presentable? No, it's not nothing. Sit down. Thank you. What did you mean by that? Look, if there's something you're not telling me, I'd really like to know. Granted, I may be your boss and you may be just another employee of mine, but you're also a representation of my company, of me. And that's something I take very seriously, especially if your personal life is interfering with how and when you show up here. Now spill. So let me get this straight. You've worked here for 3 months and Right, 2. You've worked here for 2 months and have yet to upgrade your closet with proper work attire? Even just a few pieces. Listen, you knew the dress code. It was one of the many things we discussed in the interview. Professional attire that is kept neat and pristine is mandatory here. You agreed that was something you could keep up with. Then why is it that after 2 months of working here and the very generous salary we provide, that's still an issue? Okay. Look, I'm trying to help here, but I can't do that if you don't work with me. Now we're getting somewhere. So you're currently working 2 jobs in order to afford rent, pay your bills, and be able to provide for your family? What about transportation? How do you get to and from both jobs? Well, that explains a lot. No, I wasn't. That's not what I was doing. What you're doing is very noble of you. I understand it. It's a miracle you're even able to accomplish everything you do when you're here. With all of that going on in the background, I would have never guessed. Well, aren't you just full of surprises? I'm not patronizing you. I was admiring your efforts, actually. maybe you would be able to recognize that if you dropped your guard and held your tongue just a tiny bit. Listen, sweetheart, the hyper-independence and sass might be cute outside the office, but in here, you answer to me. I'm the boss. Got it? I thought so. Now back to the matter at hand, shall we? I could see why upgrading your closet wouldn't be top priority on your list, and coming into work on time isn't always an option. I get that now. However, I wish this was something you'd mentioned in the beginning. No, I'm not going to fire you. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not that heartless. But don't tell anyone. I've got a better idea, actually.
Contrary to popular belief.
Yes, it's a proposal. Yeah, I know. Believe me, you're just as shocked as I am. I don't make many of them outside of clientele. And when I had you called in here, this is the very last thing I would have expected to be happening, but you seem to have a way about you that turns the tables. Anyway, how about I help you? Not forever, of course, just until you're a little more settled in and able to manage. You don't have to do that. That, put your defenses up again. It's unnecessary. That's where you're wrong. My assistance wouldn't be coming from pity. I can't have pity for someone who clearly knows how to hold their own and not back down both verbally or physically when their back's against the wall. It's definitely not pity that I feel. Stop asking so many questions. Can I just see someone with potential and not want it to go to waste? You're an amazing worker when you're here. I do notice that. You also make things easier for me in my own schedule whenever I've needed it. I simply want to return the gesture. I'd hate to lose you. You've got grit. Really? All right. Well, for starters, I've got a lot of work to do today and meetings to attend to, so this conversation needs to happen another time. Discussing changes to your schedule, salary, all of that can't exactly be wrapped up right now. So my proposal is we discuss this tomorrow at dinner. Find a resolution that works for both of us. After I take you shopping. You look shocked. Did I catch you off guard? Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I can assure you this is strictly business. So think of it as a business meeting with your boss and a fitting for some proper work attire, funded by the company for your work, aka me. Because that's what it will be. Nothing more and nothing less. That's not a problem either. I would cover everything. The dinner, the clothes, shoes, whatever. Including transportation if need be. There is no catch. You're by my side way too often to not be noticed. If you're going to work at this company, you need to dress like it. As I previously stated, you are a representation of it. And a representation of me because I own it. That's all. No, I am afraid your usual clothing won't be acceptable moving forward. Haven't I made that clear already? We have investors and CEOs walking in and out of here on a daily basis, most of them being some of the richest men and women in the world. They talk about everything and everyone, and their talk can inspire or deter future investors from working with me. And like you, I also have a family that depends on me to provide for them. As much as I hate to say it, appearances really matter to these people. So you see, the aesthetics can't contradict the mission here. Everything has to be appealing. Everything has to be an ever-evolving upgrade. It's the way these shallow people work, sweetheart. Sometimes you have to play their game to win. I didn't say that. I never said your appearance was unattractive or that you weren't appealing. Don't misinterpret my message. Respectfully, you are a very handsome man. It's not a matter of you changing your physical features, let alone for a job. I wouldn't dream of that. It's simply a matter of improving what they're decorated in. And while you are a very pretty boy, you shouldn't be hiding it or disregarding it. You should be adorning it, enhancing it. Not only does it work wonders in the workplace, but it improves your quality of life outside it. And take no offense, but something tells me you deserve it. To have a better quality of life. I'm willing to make sure you do. I can see the conflict in your face. You feel torn. I don't blame you. And I'd expect nothing less from someone used to doing everything on their own with no help. Listen, I've got work to do. Think it over, okay? You've got 6 hours. And once you've decided, call my line. I'll be here waiting for you.
SS. And short skirts. And mini dresses. You can work outside. But it will work in here too. So add some more brush down boss. Let's see. Whoa.
Darling, I hope you haven't forgotten what time it is. Oh, goodness. Did I bother you while you were napping? That wasn't very nice of me. I'm sorry, dear. Well, if you can give me, I'd love to have you for our little ritual. I've set up a lovely spot for us. I have cushions and freshly washed blankets. If you hurry, they'll still be warm. I suppose I know how to pique your interest from now on. Now, come rest your head on my lap. We'll start by seeing how bad the damage is this month.
Mm-hmm. Well, how's the cars?
This doesn't look so bad. That's good. Let me see if this other side matches though. that maybe this month wasn't as bad as the last few. What good news! I've been trying to do little extra things here and there to make your life a little easier. Packing your lunches and leaving your clothes out for you in the morning so you don't have to deal with putting together an outfit. I know you're always busy, so I figured if I could take a couple of daily things off your back, it could make your whole day a lot easier. It's no trouble at all, silly. I want to make sure you're taken care of. Plus, if it helps put a smile on your face, then it's all worth it. Now stay resting, just like this. I'm still going to have to give you a thorough cleaning, especially since we only do this once a month. I'd like to dab each ear gently with a soapy solution. It will get rid of the top layer nicely and make it a bit easier for me. Not that it's hard. I've already told you how much I enjoy this. It's peaceful and it's quiet. Just the two of us. It feels very intimate. I like it. Is that weird of me to say? Maybe I just like being around you. Have you considered that? Well, that was your first mistake. I adore being around you, no matter what we're doing. From watching you play games, to having you bake with me, even when you're laying in my lap while I clean your ears. You've never cleaned my ears before, no. I wouldn't mind at all, though. I don't think you'd find nearly as much debris as I do. Elves are a little different. We have methods of relaxation deeply rooted in the way that we live, so stress has a hard time building up at all. Most of it can be taken care of with regular hygiene. I guess that might help too. Elves love baths. We love the feeling of being clean and relaxing, soothing waters. From baths to springs to beaches. There we are. How is that feeling? Wonderful. This is one of my favorite soaps. Vanilla, lavender, and chamomile. A very good soap for relaxing times like these. Now, let's take a look.
the car and test them out. I'll fix your road.
Perfect. We just have to get to the deeper areas, and then we'll do a tiny touch-up. I'm thinking, if I can find it, that maybe I can add a moisturizing mist. It will make your ears super smooth. Plus, it's incredibly refreshing. Well, we'll get down to that in just a little bit. First, let's get the gunk from deep down. Deep down. I'm so glad that things don't seem to be looking too bad here. Makes me quite happy to see that I can help make a difference in your quality of life. I wish there was a way that you could stay free of buildup like this. Unfortunately, it's a bit inevitable. You go into the world every day and do so much. Things like work and studies can cause buildup to happen at a really steady pace. So it's good to maintain your ears to keep them fresh and clean. I like to think of it as self-care. Just how people will get massages or put on face masks. If you do it consistently, it helps your body. I personally enjoy the task just as much as I enjoy being around you, so it isn't a bother at all for me. Now that this one is looking clean and clear, we'll do the same here and get it up to par.
Did you know you can get a free smartphone and free unlimited service if you're a part of Section 8 housing, Medicaid, or food stamps? Also, if you're a part of the Veterans Benefits Pension Program, or if you just make less than $18,000 a year. Never have to pay anything, you'll never be asked for a credit card, and you will never be sent a bill.
Wow Vegas is the only place to play. Firstly, Wow Vegas is totally free.
I think we're almost there. You're doing a wonderful job staying still for me.
Did you know you can get a
Here we are.
free unlimited
I think we can end on a light brushing, and then we'll see where the day takes us. I promise not much longer. I just want to assure that everything looks perfect, perfect, perfect.
Never have to pay anything. You'll never be asked for a credit card. The bill.
Perfect, darling. You're looking perfect. How does it feel? I'm always happy to help. Now, if you'd like, I think maybe making us some iced tea sounds lovely. Maybe we can sit on the porch too? The weather is so nice today. Not too hot, and with a very gentle breeze. We can take a quick cat nap in the sun too. We have to get up first then, silly. If you really don't want to though, that's okay. You seem very, very relaxed. So I don't mind sitting here with you for a bit longer. idea if we just stayed here for a little bit longer.
Jimmy.
Did you know you can get a free smartphone and free unlimited service if you're a part of Section 8 housing, Medicaid, or food stamps? Also, if you're a part of the Veterans Benefits Pension Program, or if you just make less than $18,000 a year. Yes, this is absolutely real. Get a free smartphone if you're on one of those programs and free unlimited service. You will never have to pay anything. You'll never be asked for a credit card, and you will never be sent a bill.
Bonnabelle. 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 Sorry. Yes. There you are. You've been tapping your teacup insistently all evening long. Dear, it's giving me a headache. I'm sorry. Stop with those excuses. Little meetings like this, you are usually straight to the point. But right now, you're getting on my last nerve. I concur. However, didn't Bonnabelle say that she had a little bit of a surprise waiting for us? I suppose she did say that. Yes. Her new lover? Perhaps the future king of her planet. Oh, stars. Juicy, I know. At least tell me that they're competent, Bonnabelle. Oh, well, I'd like to think you've been doing such a good job changing your planet's values.
Yes, about that. I mean, Yasmin's is adequate, and mine, well, I had to get rid of mine. When? They simply weren't up to par. I strive for perfection. You know that. Weren't they in love with you? Love has no place in my heart. Well, you can't be that cruel now, can you? Oh, don't worry about it. Bonnabelle, they've already moved on. Yasmin. You see? Really? All you care about is... It's not my fault they moved on so fast. The next juicy piece of gossip, really. It's my job, remember, Bonnabelle? Always keeping everything organized in that little brain of yours. Wilma, I'm asking you to listen to me. Not as your peer, but as your equal. To imply that you're equal to me. That is an insult. Ooh, catfight. But I'll let it slide. Just this once. I totally have to record this. Your kind was made from my kind's unwanted energy. And what you did with it was unspeakable. You know better than anyone else. I know that you have tried to mend your ways. Oh, but we still have a lot of compromise to do. Besides, where is this lover of yours anyway? Yasmin is drooling with anticipation. Oh, speaking of which, is that an earthling? Bonnabelle, you can't be serious. An earthling? Ah, darling, just in time. And Wilma, please, quiet down. Oh, I think you've shown your true colors a little bit too much today. Is she serious? I think she is. Ah, my darling, how was the trip? She can't be. Love, this is a joke. Here. I've got a little teacup for you right here. Oh, she even made a tiny teacup for them. How cute. Do you want me to shrink a little bit? Would it make you feel more comfortable? Ah, I'm glad you're adjusting well. Ah, yes. These are the two queens from the neighboring planets. This is Yasmin. Hi there. And this is Wilma. What a pleasure. Well, you see, they weren't expecting an earthling to be my friend. You can say that again. Much less my lover. I think I'm getting a headache, Yasmin. Wilma, your love life is a roller coaster. And I will not have you judge mine before you even meet them. Carry on. Come now, darling. She told you. Don't be afraid. Once they meet you, I know they will love you. But if you ever feel it is too much, just tell me. Then I will make sure that you get out of here, safe and sound. Communication, right? I love you. Please, feel free to help yourself to some sugar in your tea if you'd like it. May I talk to them for a second? Of course. Yasmin, you and Wilma have to talk anyway. Yasmin, do not sort out your issues. I'll be over here. Don't worry, I'll play nice. I have faith in you, Yasmin. Oh, look at you. As for you, Wilma, Bonnabelle, we need to talk.
Ready
We do.
player one.
Like, literally.
Seriously,
Press my fingers together.
I don't want to argue with you anymore.
Like a little,
Really?
little hand.
I want to be friends.
Oh,
Allies.
so cute.
I mean, I know we are allies. But I want to be closer than what we really are. I mean,
Her kind
it would be nice.
emotions.
But you must understand where I'm coming from, Bonnabelle.
The fact is,
My kind relies on logic.
love.
Logic and reasoning.
Isn't that grand?
We got rid of your kind, I mean,
Oh, my Belle.
for a reason. the aggression,
We have a long history.
the war. It was
Like
horrible for our kind.
history.
No offense.
Don't worry.
I know that your kind is different now, but as queen,
She's a strong
if I
woman, don't you
welcome
know?
you back with open arms,
Besides,
it could be difficult.
I want to know about her.
Difficult, and
Never tell
I have a duty to my people. I understand, as do I. However, if you can love an earthling, not be criticized for
I
it,
read Bonnabelle's book, of course.
then maybe, perhaps, we can be friends.
Don't tell her I said that.
Perhaps
In truth,
peace can be
no one was
achieved.
interested.
That would be my dream.
Pride will not allow her to say it.
Perhaps I can be more open-minded.
I
Did you
want
read
to
my book?
I could keep
Don't expect too much too fast. I want to talk to your earthling,
That's what I'm for.
your lover.
That's what I do. It's my job.
After all, if they can bring you such happiness,
Oh, don't worry about them.
I want to
It was
understand
mine.
that. As you said, my love life is
I see the
rocky
little
at
numbers
best.
that you- I'm
I
feeling
want-
you are going to get very
I want to understand what love really is.
Don't
My
worry.
kind, as
She
you know,
did it with Bonnabelle.
feel it in a obsessive way. So that's why you broke up with. But our pride would not allow us to love freely. If your earthling can break your bounds, maybe I can find an earthling that breaks mine. We can certainly try. I want to be able to live, Bonnabelle.
I'll let you
And I want to put our past behind us.
Little cutie.
Maybe if you
I'll see you around.
can help me find an earthling to help me live. Maybe I can put the past behind us. After all, if you help their queen, there will be no opposition anymore. You are serious? Does that sound like a fair deal? It's a deal, Wilma. Wonderful. I'm glad we could come to an agreement. Now, this earthling. How are you doing? You weren't lying when you said they were tiny. Just a bit too tiny. No, unlike Bonnabelle, I do not shrink. I maintain my size. Your hair is a bit... Ah, you were running late. Humans and their more primal technology. Wilma. Oh, that was offensive. Apologies. I'm not very good at this. Well, how about this? I'll give you a teleportation device. That way you'll never be late to another meeting with your lover Bonnabelle ever again. Consider it an olive branch. Me and Bonnabelle have come up with a solution. A solution that may involve you. Do not worry. I don't expect you to leave Bonnabelle. It would be foolish of me to even think that. You are a loyal one, Earthling. I can respect that. Well, it seems like you and Bonnabelle need some alone time. Come on, Yasmin. No, we don't want to upset the lovebirds now, do we? But I don't want to go. After all, we have much to discuss. Do we? This plan involves you as well. It does. We're going to find our own little earthlings, aren't we? We are? With the help of this earthling. And Bonnabelle, of course. Okay, then. Yes. So, let us go. And we'll leave them with some private time. Oh, but I'm not done asking questions. I'll tell you to. No, Wilma. Yasmin. Come now. Wilma. Yasmin. Well, that's that. Did that overwhelm you, dear? That's okay if it did. Would you like to walk through the gardens again? I know that always calms you down. Of course. We can always have tea later. Right now, we just need to calm. And don't worry about the plan. I have a great one. Though it seems like we'll be seeing Wilma and Yasmin a lot more. Don't worry, my little one. I'm still going to find time for you. After all, you are my one true love. I'm just glad that, finally, we're making some headway. Maybe peace truly is attainable. I love you. Let's go on that walk now, okay? Just close your eyes, and I'll carry you. Thank you, my darling, for everything.
And the masochist? I don't know. I'm like, there's like a weird subgenre maybe for me where like I like inflicting pain on myself. That just sounds like self-harm. I don't think I like the concept of somebody hurting me. I don't know. I don't know. This is not, you guys are making me all flustered. That's not what I mean, okay? I promise I'm normal. I promise I'm normal. If this stream was like a good showing about how normal my interests are, then like
Hi, baby. How was your day? That bad, huh?
Right now, I hope that's
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you coming to bed then?